Have you ever stopped to wonder why some people seem to effortlessly shape the life of their dreams, while others remain trapped in routines of frustration, self-doubt, and missed opportunities? What if I told you that the difference isn't luck, education, or hard work? It's something far more profound, something that lies hidden within you, quietly influencing every decision, every emotion, every result you experience. That hidden force is your mind, and more specifically, your quantum mind, the part of your consciousness that has the ability to shape reality itself. In this video, you're not just going to learn about the power of thoughts. You're going to discover how to consciously create your reality, align your vibrations, and harness the science behind manifestation in a way that even mainstream science now begins to acknowledge. By watching until the end, you will uncover practical steps to reprogram your mind, tap into your subconscious potential, and begin sending signals to the universe that attract abundance, love, clarity, and opportunities directly into your life. You will also learn the subtle but critical connection between your emotions, intentions, and the quantum field, showing you how small adjustments in your awareness can produce massive shifts in your external reality. But there's more. This video will guide you to a step-by-step process for mental reprogramming, raising your vibrational frequency, and understanding why so many people fail to manifest what they truly want, even when they try. You'll see that manifestation is not magic, but a combination of science, consciousness, and deliberate action. And at the end, I'll invite you to make a declaration for yourself, a single word that embodies your highest intention, something that will anchor your commitment to change. Leave that word in the comments so we know you are truly present for this transformative journey. Imagine a life where you no longer feel at the mercy of circumstances, where your thoughts are your most powerful allies, and where you can consciously co-create experiences instead of reacting to them. That's exactly what we're going to explore in this video. By the time we reach the conclusion, you will not only understand how to unlock the power of your quantum mind, but you will also have the tools, the mindset, and the actionable steps to begin transforming your reality immediately. So before we dive deeper, take a deep breath, focus your attention, and prepare to engage fully. And right now, write a single word in the comments that represents your intention for yourself today. A word that will serve as your anchor throughout this video. This simple action signals your readiness to step into a higher level of consciousness and sets the stage for the journey ahead. Quantum physics and your reality. Now that you have committed your intention and anchored your focus with a single word in the comments, it's time to dive into one of the most fascinating and transformative concepts that science has ever uncovered: quantum physics. At first glance, quantum physics might seem like something reserved for brilliant scientists in lab coats, complicated equations, or highly theoretical experiments that have little to do with your everyday life. But in reality, quantum physics is a roadmap to understanding how your mind interacts with the very fabric of existence. It reveals that the world you perceive as solid, predictable, and fixed is, in fact, a fluid, dynamic field of infinite possibilities, where reality is not something that happens to you. It is something that you participate in creating, moment by moment, thought by thought. Imagine looking at the universe not as a collection of rigid, unchangeable events, but as a living, responsive canvas, and your mind as the brush with which you paint the experiences, circumstances, and opportunities that form your life. The particles that make up every object, every person, every moment, exist in a state of superposition, simultaneously holding multiple possibilities. They remain in this field of potential until an observation occurs, until a conscious focus collapses the wave of possibilities into a single reality. This means that your observation, your attention, and your intention are powerful forces that influence which possibilities will manifest in your life. Every thought you have, every feeling you allow yourself to experience, sends vibrations into the quantum field, shaping the conditions around you and attracting situations that match your energetic frequency. Think about this for a moment. How many times have you thought about something repeatedly and then suddenly seen it appear in your life in some form? Or how often has a negative thought, worry, or doubt seemed to attract more of the same? These are not coincidences. They are the subtle, yet profound ways in which your mind interacts with the quantum field, influencing the probabilities and possibilities that materialize in your life. The universe, or the quantum field itself does not differentiate between positive or negative. It merely responds to the frequency of the energy you emit. Therefore, to begin consciously creating the reality you desire, you must learn to control and direct your attention, to focus with precision on the outcomes you truly want, while simultaneously releasing old beliefs, fears, and subconscious patterns that no longer serve you. This process requires a deep understanding of how your subconscious mind has been conditioned over years, and how these mental habits shape the energetic signal you broadcast to the universe every moment of your life. The fascinating truth is that the majority of what shapes your external reality is invisible. It originates within your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, many of which operate automatically without conscious awareness. By shining the light of attention on these hidden patterns, you can begin to consciously alter them and realign your inner world with your outer desires. But it doesn't stop there. Quantum physics teaches us that everything is connected, that no thought, emotion, or intention exists in isolation. Each vibration you emit interacts with the quantum field, creating ripples that extend far beyond what you can immediately perceive. The implications are extraordinary. By changing your internal state, your frequency, and your beliefs, you are not only transforming your own life, but you are also influencing the energy of the collective, sending waves of potential that may touch others in ways you cannot yet imagine. This is why so many successful manifestations and personal transformations start with a shift in consciousness. When you raise your vibration, focus with clarity, and cultivate alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and intentions, the universe begins to respond in kind, offering opportunities, synchronicities, and experiences that mirror your inner reality. Now take a moment to ask yourself, if reality is this fluid, if every particle and probability is responsive to your mind, what would you create if you could fully trust in your own power? What would you attract if you allowed yourself to release doubt and step fully into conscious co-creation? Think about the areas of your life that feel limited, blocked, or frustrating. How might they change if you could consciously influence the underlying energy of your experiences? And here's the secret that very few people understand. Manifestation is not simply about thinking positively or wishing for change. It's about coherent alignment between thought, emotion, and belief, combined with focused, intentional action. Quantum physics shows that your reality responds most strongly when these three elements operate in harmony. When your mind, your emotions, and your inner beliefs are aligned, you are broadcasting a clear, coherent signal into the quantum field, one that is almost irresistible in its ability to attract corresponding experiences. This is why guided visualization, meditation, and intentional affirmations are so powerful. They teach your subconscious to align with your conscious desires, effectively reprogramming your energy to match the reality you intend to create. Every thought you repeatedly entertain, every emotion you allow yourself to feel, and every belief you accept as truth shapes your frequency and attracts corresponding circumstances. Even small shifts in awareness can have profound effects over time, gradually rewiring the energetic patterns that determine what manifests in your life. So, as you watch this video, I want you to take another moment to participate consciously in this process. Type a single word in the comments that represents the reality you wish to manifest, a word that embodies your highest intention, something you will carry with you as an anchor throughout this journey. By doing this, you are not only committing yourself to the process of conscious creation, but you are also contributing to the collective energy of our community. Each word, each intention, each declaration amplifies the quantum field of potential, allowing us to co-create a space where transformation is not only possible, but inevitable. Remember, the universe is responsive, but it requires your active engagement. Your attention, your focus, and your intention are the tools with which you paint your reality. And as we move forward in this video, you'll learn how to harness these principles to manifest your desires, reprogram your mind, and step fully into your highest potential. Stay present, stay focused, and let's continue this journey together, because what comes next will reveal the deeper mechanics of your quantum power and how to use it to consciously shape every aspect of your life. The fusion of spirituality and quantum science. Now that we've understood how your mind interacts with the quantum field, let's dive deeper into how this connects to something even more profound: spirituality. For thousands of years, across countless cultures and traditions, spiritual teachings have spoken of an invisible force that connects all things, a unified field, a source energy, or an omnipresent consciousness that permeates the entire universe. These teachings, whether from ancient Eastern philosophies, Western mysticism, or indigenous wisdom, have all pointed to one central idea. We are all interconnected, and our minds are not separate from the universe, but are in constant interaction with it. It's only in modern times, with the advent of quantum physics, that we've begun to understand just how scientifically accurate these ancient insights were. In fact, quantum science and spirituality are no longer two separate realms of thought. They are two sides of the same coin, both revealing the interconnectedness of all existence. One of the most striking parallels between quantum science and spiritual wisdom lies in the concept of interconnectedness. Quantum physics demonstrates that particles, no matter how far apart they are, can instantaneously affect each other. This phenomenon is known as quantum entanglement, and it suggests that everything in the universe is intricately connected, transcending time and space. In the same way, spiritual traditions have taught for centuries that all things are connected at the deepest level, and that our thoughts, actions, and intentions are not just personal. They ripple out into the world, influencing and shaping the reality we all share. In a world where separation appears to be the norm, separation between you and others, between you and nature, between you and the universe, quantum physics and spirituality teach us that this separation is an illusion. At the deepest level of reality, we are all interconnected, and we are all co-creators of the world we experience. This understanding of interconnectedness changes everything. It means that the energy we put into the world, the thoughts we have, the emotions we cultivate, are not confined to our own little corner of the universe. They send waves through the quantum field, affecting others and shaping the collective reality. Have you ever experienced a situation where your energy or emotions seem to have an impact on others, even without saying a word? Maybe you've walked into a room and felt the vibe change, or maybe your positive outlook has inspired someone else. This is quantum energy in action. It's how your frequency resonates with others, how your mental and emotional states influence the collective, and how we are all vibrationally connected. So what does this mean for you? It means that you are not a passive observer in this universe. You are an active participant, and your thoughts, emotions, and intentions have real, measurable effects on the world around you. You have the ability to influence not just your own life, but the lives of others and the energy of the world itself. In the quantum realm, where everything is connected and everything is energy, the idea that you attract what you are becomes more than just a philosophical idea. It's a scientific truth. Your vibration, your inner state, attracts situations, people, and experiences that match that frequency. When you begin to raise your frequency, by aligning your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with your highest desires, you send out a powerful signal that begins to attract those things into your life. But there's a deeper layer to this. A level of understanding that can completely transform how you engage with the world. Spirituality teaches us that we are not just individuals, we are part of a greater collective energy, and by healing ourselves, we heal the collective. When you shift your personal vibration, you contribute to the overall rise of the collective consciousness. You are not just improving your own life, you are helping to elevate the world. This is the essence of conscious manifestation. It's not just about creating the life you want for yourself, but about contributing to a collective wave of transformation that will ripple outward and create positive change for all. This is the power of an awakened consciousness, and this is the kind of transformation that quantum physics and spirituality offer us. A deeper, more profound way of understanding the power within us to create not only our personal realities, but also to shape the collective world we all share. So now, as we move forward, I want you to ask yourself, how am I contributing to the collective consciousness? How can I begin to shift my own energy in such a way that it not only transforms my personal life, but also helps elevate the collective? As we dive deeper into the mechanics of manifestation, remember, you are not just creating for yourself. You are part of something much bigger, and your personal evolution is linked to the evolution of the world. In the next steps, we will uncover more about how to align your thoughts and emotions with your deepest desires, and how to shift your internal state to match the life you want to create. But first, Reflect on how you can consciously raise your vibration today. What can you do right now to begin sending out a new, more powerful signal to the universe? Let's continue this journey together as we learn how to consciously co-create the reality of our highest dreams and ultimately help elevate the world to its next level of evolution. Conscious manifestation and the law of attraction. Now that we have explored the quantum connections between mind and matter and how the universe responds to your internal state, it's time to delve into one of the most powerful and transformative forces you can harness: conscious manifestation. This is where the true magic of creation happens, not through passive wishing, but through focused and intentional alignment between your mind, your emotions, and the universe itself. Many people have heard of the law of attraction, but few understand how to truly apply it to their lives. This law doesn't work simply because you think positively or wish for something to happen. It operates at a much deeper, more profound level of energy and vibration. The law of attraction operates on the understanding that like attracts like, but what does that really mean? It means that the frequency you emit through your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs will attract back to you the circumstances, people, and experiences that match that frequency. So the first question you must ask yourself is, what frequency am I currently emitting? If you are constantly worrying, doubting, or focusing on what you lack, that's the energy you are broadcasting into the quantum field. And as a result, the universe responds by sending you more experiences that align with those feelings and thoughts. But when you begin to shift your vibration to focus on abundance, love, peace, and possibility, you start to emit a new signal. One that attracts opportunities, growth, and success. This is why manifestation isn't about wishing for things to magically appear. It's about transforming your energetic state to align with what you desire. And this alignment happens not just in your mind, but in your emotions and your beliefs. Most people don't realize that it's their subconscious beliefs, those deep-rooted convictions formed over years of life experience, that often hold them back from manifesting their true desires. These beliefs are like invisible walls that limit what you believe is possible. For example, if deep down you believe that you're not worthy of abundance, that belief will block you from attracting the wealth or success you desire. But the beautiful thing is, you can change those beliefs. Through practices like affirmation, visualization, and inner work, you can rewire your subconscious mind to match your conscious desires, shifting the energy you put into the world. But there's another layer to conscious manifestation: action. It's easy to think that manifestation is just about sitting back and waiting for the universe to deliver, but that's not how the quantum field operates. The universe responds to the energy you put out, but it also responds to the actions you take in alignment with your desires. If you're focusing on abundance, but still acting from a place of scarcity, making decisions based on fear or lack, your actions will contradict your intentions, sending mixed signals into the quantum field. The key to powerful manifestation is not just thinking and feeling what you want, but also acting as though your desires are already on their way. When you act with confidence, clarity, and purpose, the universe matches that energy with opportunities, resources, and people who align with that vibration. Now, let's take a moment to think about your own life. What are the dominant thoughts and emotions you're carrying? Are they aligned with your desires? Are you sending the right energetic signal to attract what you want, or are you holding on to limiting beliefs and patterns that block the flow of abundance? These questions are crucial because your answers reveal where you need to focus your energy and intention. One of the most powerful exercises in manifestation is to imagine yourself already living the life you desire. What does that life look like? How do you feel in that reality? What does your environment look like? How do you interact with others? This exercise isn't just about daydreaming, it's about tapping into the feeling frequency of your desires, which is the key to shifting your energetic state. The universe does not respond to thoughts alone. It responds to the emotions you carry in your body, the vibrations you hold in every cell. By practicing these visualizations, you begin to train your mind and body to align with the frequency of your desires. As you sit with these questions and reflections, take a moment to make a commitment to yourself. What is one action you can take today, no matter how small, that will signal to the universe that you are serious about manifesting your dreams? This could be as simple as starting a new habit, making a decision with confidence, or taking a step toward your goal. The key is that every small action is a signal to the universe that you are ready for what you desire. When you start taking inspired action, the universe steps in to provide opportunities, ideas, and guidance. This is where the magic happens. The universe doesn't just give you what you ask for, it gives you the opportunities to create it. To make this process even more powerful, I encourage you to reflect on the word you have already chosen, the word that represents your highest intention. Let that word guide your actions today. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires, the universe will align with you. This is the essence of conscious manifestation. So as we move through this video, remember, manifestation is not a passive process. It's a dynamic, active engagement with the quantum field where your mind, emotions, and actions must be in harmony. Let's continue on this journey together, because by understanding how manifestation works on the quantum level, you'll gain the tools to consciously create the life you truly deserve. Mental reprogramming and collective evolution. Now that you have a clearer understanding of the power your mind holds in shaping your reality, it's time to embrace the most critical step in this journey: mental reprogramming. Your mind is an incredibly powerful tool, but like any tool, it needs to be properly aligned and finely tuned to work at its highest potential. For most of us, however, we've been conditioned over years, sometimes even generations, with beliefs and thought patterns that limit our potential. These subconscious patterns, often formed from childhood experiences or societal conditioning, can trap us in cycles of self-doubt, fear, and scarcity. They prevent us from fully tapping into the abundance and greatness that we are all capable of. But here's the game changer. You can reprogram your mind. Just as a computer can be reset or recoded, your mental software can be rewired. And this rewiring doesn't take years. It can begin right now, today. The process of reprogramming is both liberating and transformative. It's about shifting your internal dialogue, rewriting the stories you've told yourself, and replacing limiting beliefs with empowering truths. It's about stepping into your own power, knowing that you are worthy of success, abundance, love, and all the incredible opportunities that life has to offer. But this change isn't just about thinking differently, it's about feeling differently. You must cultivate the emotions of success, abundance, and gratitude in your body so that you can send those frequencies out into the universe. This is how the universe aligns with you and brings your desires to fruition. But here's the most important part. This journey is not meant to be taken alone. The most extraordinary transformations happen when we join together as a collective. And that's why I'm inviting you to be a part of something much bigger than yourself. A community of like-minded souls committed to growth, transformation, and conscious evolution. This community is not just about personal success. It's about helping each other, lifting each other up, and collectively creating a better world for all of us. Imagine being part of a powerful network where everyone is aligned with the same vision: to evolve, to grow, and to make a meaningful impact on the world around us. When we raise our consciousness together, we create an unstoppable force for positive change. But don't wait for the world to change on its own. You are the change. By joining this community, you are choosing to step into a higher level of awareness, to embrace your power, and to contribute to a future that reflects your highest values. It's time to take ownership of your destiny, not just for your own sake, but for the collective good. Every time you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires, you are contributing to the collective evolution of humanity. You are part of something greater, an unstoppable wave of transformation that has the potential to change the world. So, here's my invitation to you. Subscribe to our community. Join us on this incredible journey of personal and collective evolution. And let's create a world that reflects the highest ideals of peace, abundance, and love. By subscribing, you're not just taking a step toward your own growth, you're becoming part of a powerful force that is committed to making the world a better place, one conscious thought at a time. I want you to imagine the ripple effect that your transformation can have on the world, on your friends, your family, your community. By changing yourself, you're changing everything around you. And together, we can create a reality that reflects the beauty, abundance, and unity that we all deserve. But this is just the beginning. Don't stop here. The next video will reveal even more about how to reprogram your mind, shift your frequency, and manifest your desires. We're just scratching the surface of what's possible. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. You are ready, You are capable, you are a co-creator of your reality. Let's evolve together. Click that subscribe button now and become part of a community that is shaping a brighter future for everyone.